welcome back to the channel. So we're going out camping with Dan and Twyla again, but they left already earlier today. I had to work late tonight, so I got home, hurried up, loaded up the Jeep, got everything ready, and hit the road. So since they're already up there, they sent us a location. I really don't even know exactly where we're going, other than the GPS is taking us there, of course, but trust them, it's going to be a cool site. It's one that they said they've camped at before and liked, so it's already almost 8:30, but we're getting pretty close, so we'll get up there and get camp set up. I don't know if I'll do any more video tonight because it is getting later, but possibly, we'll see. So stick around.
Yeah, I was wondering what the heck that was, and I kind of didn't want to know the answer.
Yeah, this is
as you can see, we've been running trails today. We got into camp. I worked a little later than I expected, so we didn't get up here until late. And by the time we actually got camp set up and got to where we could relax, it was getting dark out, so we just chilled around the campfire with Dan and Twyla. And then this morning, we got up and made breakfast in camp, and kind of relaxing morning. And then packed up, and as you've seen, we've been running some trails and just scouting out some other potential campsites in the Manistee National Forest. And right now we're just still running trails. I think Dan's getting a little low on fuel, so I think we're going to find our way back into town or nearest gas station and get some fuel, and then get back out on the trails, try to find some more camp spots, and find a spot to stay tonight. So we're getting a little rain right now. Actually, it's not heavy rain, but it's raining, and which, you know, you never want rain when you're camping, but we've been without rain for a few weeks. So we've got a forest fire up by Grayling. We've got some fire watch situations around the state. It's just been really dry, and it's spring, so the crops need it, obviously, so it's a little bit more welcome than it would normally be camping, especially as dusty as the trails have been today. So, but the radar, at least was able to get on, get a signal for a little bit and check the radar. It looks like it's going to blow through, so we should be alright tonight. I know it's supposed to rain again tomorrow, at least it's forecast to rain tomorrow, so we'll see what that brings, but hoping this one blows through pretty quickly before we have to set up camp and hang out around the fire tonight. But yeah, just cruising the trails right now and scouting and just enjoying getting out here overlanding. Let him eat. There you go.
I love you. What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Alright, so we explored a bunch of trails today. Saw some other cool campsites. Some that people were on that looked like really good sites that we'd like to look at some other time.
I think we should have just kicked them out. I don't know what the problem was.
Should have just shoved them into the river. Most of these campsites are right up on the bank, high bank of the river.
Well, good.
We could have just, nudged them into the water and let them float down and took their camp spot, but no, there's some really cool sites out here. Campsites, dispersed camping. Then what did we do? We went and got fuel, then went explore more trails,
Came back here,
and
cooked.
pretty much came back to the site we spent last night in, which is a nice site. Which by now you kind of seen the river and stuff, but came back this time. We came back to site fairly early, and I think it's like 4 o'clock. We got back to site, so we're used to getting to our campsites fairly late, getting set up, having dinner, a little bit of time around the fire, and go to bed. Getting here at 4 o'clock, it was nice. We sat around the fire, or actually we didn't even light the fire. We sat around the fire pit for quite a while before even starting the fire, and just really enjoyed the day with Dan and Twyla, and then finally started a fire, sat around the fire for a while. I think that's about it for today. So, not anything, honey?
No.
Good night. Good morning. As you can see and probably hear, it's raining like crazy, and it has been for hours with no sign of relief. So we're probably going to be packing everything up in the rain. So as you know, I'm super looking forward to that. Oh boy. I don't even know what time it is. It's like 8:30.
8:35.
8:35 a.m. pouring rain. Last night when we looked at the radar, it looked like there was going to be about an hour lull this morning, and she was able to get a little phone signal just now, and it ain't looking like we're going to get that lull. So we're going to be pretty sure we're going to be packing everything up in the rain. Good morning. For some of us. It's been raining for hours, and when we went to bed last night, before we went to bed, when we were sitting on the campfire, she looked at the radar as she could get a little bit of signal. We ain't got much phone signal out here, but she looked at the radar and it looked like it was going to start raining 11 last night. Actually, it didn't rain till later than that, but it also showed that around 8 this morning there'd be a lull, and we were kind of hoping for that lull for it to stop raining, because it showed that it was going to stop raining for about an hour before it started again. So we were hoping for that hour to close everything up, but so far it's not looking like we're going to get that lull. It's just steady rain. It's not pouring hard, but it's steady rain, and everything of course is soaked. So I think we're going to be packing up in the rain.
You think?
I'm pretty certain of that. I don't think that lull is coming, but it slept pretty well last night. Woke up a few times, I guess, but stayed warm in the 0-degree bed. We gotta get that out of there. That's very warm.
I like it that way.
It's the hot and cold, because I love to be warm, but that thing is so warm. I mean, I think it only got down to 50 last night. We're in a 0-degree bag, so it gets very warm in the bag. Then you gotta get the side unzipped and get out of it for a bit, and then it starts to get cool because it's 50 degrees. Get back in the bag. But yeah, we still haven't switched over to our summer weight sleeping bags. And the nice thing when we do that, like we mentioned before in the other video, is when we pull the 0-degree bag out, then we can put the extra memory foam in. So give up a little bit of the heat
and get more of the comfort, especially for the long trip we've got coming up, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, it's raining pretty good, and I don't think it's gonna quit, so we're gonna be packing up in the rain.
I think the bears are restless over there now.
Oh yeah, we can hear movement in Dan and Twyla's tent. So as you can see right now, we're just sitting underneath of our rooftop tent, staying out of the rain for a bit before we get up enough ambition to start packing this up in the rain. But no cooking breakfast at camp today. We're just gonna get things packed up and get out of here. We'll probably stop for breakfast at a restaurant on the way home somewhere. Maybe we can get into Reed City and hit 7 Slide Grill. That's my vote. Alright, stick around. We'll wrap this up later on, but we've had a good weekend anyway, despite the rain.
Nature's Car Wash right here.
Right on.
We decided to find some seasonal roads and trails on the way home, and this trail we're on now, I'm marking it on the Gaia so I can find it again. I'm not sure. I kind of know the general area we are, but we're kind of following Dan and Twyla, and I'll have to look at when I get home. I'll put it on the computer and open up the map and see exactly where we're at. But this is a beautiful trail. Really, there's some sandy areas. We did have to go into four-wheel drive, and especially pulling the trailer into soft sand. I had to kind of dig through a little bit, but for the most part, been two-wheel drive, just cruising through. It's not a technical trail at all. It's just really pretty with a nice canopy in the woods, and yeah, just one of those trails through the Manistee National Forest that there's probably thousands of miles of, but we just found a section that I'm just finding it really pretty through here. So we're gonna keep doing this, and like I said, we're kind of pointing direction at home, working our way back home, but just have to find one that is just really pretty through here. See tracks, but we haven't seen any other traffic on this trail in particular. We'll keep going. I don't know how much more video I'm going to do today, so I'm going to just wrap it up right now and remind you, we adventure at our level, so get out there and adventure at your level. Thanks for watching.